It reminds me a lot of Hellblade, the graphics.
Graphically, yeah, I mean, because they use some of the resources that they. I mean, it's different company, but I mean, the technology that they use for the game has something to do with the technology used in Hellblade. So they use photogrammetry and 3D facial monitor,
Hmm.
like they could take the emotions of the people, like in Hellblade or in many others,
Hmm.
and well, basically, this all this new technology for like 5 years ago or something like that is or more, I guess. It's much more obtainable, but by many other companies than it was 5-10 years ago. For example, I remember seeing the expressions in what was the name, Detroit Become Human.
Hmm. Yes.
This game was what was can you check up the publish date, Fabio? What's the publish date of?
No, November 3, I guess.
No, no, of the Detroit Become Human. Detroit
Ah,
Become Human publish
It's
date.
of the 25th May 2018.
Okay, okay. I thought it had come earlier, but still, it kind of reminds me of those facial expressions and all that they have been using in some of other games. Beyond Two Souls, obviously, early on in 2010, the Heavy Rain video game, which was amazing, um, and so all of these technologies that was just for some companies, nowadays it's much more obtainable by others. So. Well, it basically it has made that many developers that were in big companies um, have been able to create their own studios and use these technologies to create something different. Um, the people in this company, which is actually pretty small, there are like 12 people. Most of them have been in quite big projects, and most of them have been also like um, they had these games in common, so probably they've worked together. Was the Sleeping Dogs,
Mm,
which
yes.
good game. Bully from Rockstar, uh, great. Well, I mean, I didn't like it pretty much because of what it was like, the whole idea of it, but still, it was said to be a great game.
Hmm.
Many million copies sold, and also the Max Payne 3 video game, the third of the trilogy. And so these people have a lot of experience when it comes to create both developing the game and also distributing it. So, well, when you go to the web page, is people that really want to create something different, to create new experiences, to let their imagination just flow. And well, the game itself is kind of a third person survival horror with some crafting and well, surviving, obviously, survival horror, yeah.
But I
um
understand that it's not action. It's not an action game. I mean, I understand that the main focus is on the story, right?
I mean, I think we haven't seen enough gameplay to really tell. I mean, it's not like action action. It's going to be kind of an adventure,
Adventure game,
survival horror. Yeah,
survival horror adventure game. Yeah,
that's at least what I feel like it's going to be.
survival adventure
Um,
game.
yeah. Do you know the game? This is with a camera, and you can do nothing, just run away from the monster. Do you know the name?
the
Um,
Project Zero,
no, 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 no.
the camp.
Outlast, like a
Outlast.
Oh,
Outlast.
Oh
yeah,
yes.
Outlast. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. What about it?
It's maybe like this because you do have
Um,
a lot
mm,
of action. Do you do no need to fight? You do.
I do feel like you're going to need to fight. I mean, probably, yeah, it's like kind of a mix in between not fighting and fighting too much. Um, but well, in any case, it looks pretty good. It is going to be launched, I believe, next month. Is it
Yes, on in
November
November.
2nd?
Hmm.
Yeah. So, well, it's going to be with us pretty soon. Looks good. Story is kind of a ritual that goes out of hand, and then there is a link between dimensions with monsters and stuff. I guess you have to restore the planes to where they were, and well, let's hope it's good. That's pretty much what I have to say about it.
Do you know the price?
I don't think it's going to be less than 50, 60,
50,
like
60,
any
yes.
other. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be like 40 or no.
Hmm.
Well, maybe on some offer in some sales on Steam in 3 months. Who knows?